They see me rolling, watch me roll up like a monster. Like a monster.
What's going on, guys? It's Lexter. Welcome back to another balcony podcast episode. Now today's episode is gonna be pretty interesting because it's a solo podcast episode. You know, at first I was like, oh yeah, it'd be kind of dumb. What would I talk about? This, that, why would I make a solo podcast? Until I realized that it's something normal that a lot of people do. So, I might as well do it, as the 10th episode of balcony podcast. This shit should be pretty interesting. Let's go. So yeah, guys, let's get straight into the first subject. You already know it's gonna be hard to keep up, with trying to talk this whole. It's my first solo podcast. Just be patient with me. So yeah, let's get straight into the first subject. So, with the whole amigo shit, that shit is very complicated. You already know. We try to keep you guys up to date with it, but it's super hard when we can't really, post on the whole amigos channel. We can't really get the whole fan base to, listen to us, what we have to say and what's actually going on, because some days we are good with the members and some days we're not, and it's no beef shit, but we're just it's really complicated. We go back and forth, and some days we hang out, some days we don't. For sure everything is completely fucked, with the whole Ashley scene. She just took a complete break from us, supposedly, according to her, all the way till October is when she will be returning, but by the looks of it, it's not gonna be around. I'm not saying it's gonna end, but it's not gonna. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be on pause by that time. And yeah, we're trying to figure shit out. Me and Sauce are talking behind the scenes. It's a bit overwhelming, if I'm being honest, because we have to clap back in some kind of way, because the members aren't really on board with anything at all. They don't have any information or any details about a return or anything like that, which is putting us in a tough spot. Sauce made a video about the whole situation with the amigos. Star Gamer recently made a video about that whole situation, which both of those videos were bangers. Go check them out after this. But yeah, truthfully, there is no telling when the amigos will be back at state. You already know. It's gonna be pretty tough. It's gonna be a tough path that we all have to go through. In terms with all these members, it's not looking good with all of the members. We have a lot of struggles. And it's tough to decide who's gonna come back or who isn't. At first me and Sauce were thinking, why don't we just continue it without them? But it's not the amigos without the members and shit. We don't like need them to like carry the amigos or anything like that, because we usually carry it. But we still need that fan base, that community and shit. And I don't know, man, it's tough. Like with the amigo shit, like we want to get the official 4 or official 3 or whatever it is, get that official members and shit, but no one is stepping up to that. We're not really looking for that at this point, because it's not looking good for anyone. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been really confusing. There is no time telling when the amigos will be returning. The whole YouTube scene, with me and Sauce, if I'm being honest, it's literally just me and Sauce, grinding and making vids. And I guess I can't blame the members, because in some kind of ways I'm not doing good on my channel either. And I'm fucking up and all that shit. I'm not here to like make excuses and shit, but we started high school. It was the beginning of high school, our first couple weeks of high school, because we missed out freshman year, so it was very overwhelming. And I love how like a month or so before starting school, I started getting anxiety and shit, which it was fucked, bro. I started to improve myself and shit, but other than that, it's like the fact that like all those combinations were thrown at me by life is very overwhelming and shit. Like something's trying to stop me. I know nothing's trying to stop me. It's all here in my head and shit. But yeah, it's like the whole like school scene is making a big impact on my YouTube channel. I guess I could speak for Sauce too. I know he would like deny and be like, nah, I'm good, this, that, but I'm not gonna stand here and cap. his YouTube scene, his whole career scene is looking a little low, you know, too. It's not just me, you know, I'm speaking for both of us, because, you know, I can't blame him though. I can't blame any of the members either, because, you know, the whole school scene is just, it's fucking us up badly. It's, you know, it's a phase that we're gonna be going through in school as teenagers, you know. It's gonna be tough. And with me, you know, I'm trying to kind of escape that shit, you know. I'm trying to get back on the whole YouTube grind. I'm gonna start doing skits, I'm gonna start doing YTPs, I'm gonna start working on a documentary. You guys already know, obviously, in the trailer that I made, that I recently dropped, a whole Amigos documentary, which you know, there's no time telling when that's gonna drop. I'm not surprised if it drops out of September because of the whole school scene. I don't want to, you know, make it seem like excuses and shit, but it's the fucking truth. It's tough to see the Amigos split, because, you know, we did have a lot of plans, and like a huge chunk of our careers were, you know, based off the Amigos and shit, you know, collabs and, like, you know, big events that we had, like the boxing events and shit. Like, that's what had our whole mindset active and shit. We had all these things going on together, even though the members didn't do a good job at posting and, you know, really being active and all that shit. I feel like it was really just me and Sauce carrying a lot of shit, and these kids, like, I guess, being on the side or whatever, you know, just doing their thing, I guess, you know, following along and shit. But, you know, I really wished that all of these kids would you know, work hard and you know, grind on YouTube, bro. Like, I just saw so much potential in these Amigos, you know. Like, I really did. I saw so much potential, and I really wanted it to be like a group, a clan. I don't like the word clan, but like a really big group of just very iconic, you know, one of a kind people that really, you know, fucking inspired a lot of people, and just like, we're just beyond other people, you know. I wanted them to be that, but we can't really force them to do that, because, you know, you can't change people. I had to learn that the hard way with Nelson. You can't change him. I didn't try to change him, but I guess he saw it that way. And, you know, what if I was trying to change him? If that was the case, it would have been fucked, you know. I personally, my own career, my own bubble of this whole career shit, have a lot in stock. You know, I just have to find the right moment to start that grind and shit, you know, to have that right, you know, fucking momentum to start doing all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of shit. You guys have no idea, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have an excuse. I don't know. It's like, it's been a little tough for me. But yeah, man, I mean, that whole subject just brings me down and shit, you know. It doesn't dismotivate me or anything like that, but it just brings me down in some kind of ways, you know. It's kind of heartbreaking to think that, like, you know, the Amigos is going very much downhill and shit, and you know, it's kind of bringing mine and Sauce's career down. It's not guaranteeing that, oh yeah, you know, we're losing our careers or something like that. Me and Sauce are obviously still building ourselves up and shit, but in some kind of ways, it's like, it's like a little impact that's going on, you know. It's not ruining our careers. I mean, Sauce could say that too, you know. It has nothing. Like, I don't know. I recently changed my Lexter Studios account to Lexter Hub, which is like a page full of hella just shit about me, you know what I'm saying, or surrounding me and shit, which should be pretty interesting. I'm gonna be posting news on there, you know, memes, edits, photoshops, all of that, you know, skits, the short videos that I'm gonna be posting on there. Everything should be pretty lit on there. A couple months ago, I was actually pretty motivated to, you know, start doing the whole, you know, big projects thing. Right now, currently at the state I'm at, it's not a really good time to do all that shit, you know. Like, I was really motivated to, you know, do a series, do a documentary, do a short film, do a big film, do a completely different new, you know, YouTube series, like episode 1, episode 2, like, kind of like, you know, I was trying to do fucking lecture theory. There it is. I was trying to do that shit, but the first episode got taken down, and, you know, I didn't want to risk it. I put so much time and effort into episode 1, and I was, you know, in the middle of making episode 2, and they fucking, you know, were big time consumers and shit, and I didn't want to risk it, you know, put so much effort into it only for it to get taken down, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna stand here and lie. It is a big risk to go out there and start talking about conspiracies and all that bullshit on the internet, because, you know, it's obvious that they'll take that shit down. And I guess in a way that kind of dismotivated me. But you know, it's phases that we go through. I feel like I can only speak for myself. I don't know about Sauce because I don't really know what his perspective is. His opinion about it could be completely different. Maybe he's fully, you know, motivated to, you know, do YouTube, do series, do podcasts, all that shit, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna stand here and lie. It doesn't look good for Sauce either. It's not just me, you know. But yeah, bro, it's literally just phases that we go through, bro. That's it. It's literally just phases that we go through. No one is going downhill in any kind of way. No one is falling off. It's no one's end, you know what I'm saying? We're still working our asses off and shit. According to Gucci, he said he's gonna better himself. I mean, he said this like more than 10 times already, and you know, we still haven't seen no improvements. But I'm not here to doubt. It's all him. It's all his life, you know, that he got under control, I guess you could say. But yeah, I mean, I got big projects on the way. You know, I got perspective that will still be in progress. I'll give more details about that, and you know, I'll start to tease that more. This Halloween, this October, I'm gonna be dropping Phantasm 2, which is, you know, practically official. And you know, obviously I got that documentary going on. I got tracks that I'm gonna be dropping soon as I can. There's just a couple things stopping me, but other than that, you know, we on this shit. Sauce got his own plans, his own plots. He's about to bring back the animated series in about a couple weeks, I should say. So that would be pretty interesting. That's gonna be pretty interesting. He's gonna drop, you know, a couple teasers and shit. I guess you heard it here first, I guess. I have no intel on the members. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I have nothing to say about them. I have nothing to say for them. You know, they're just doing their thing. You know, half of them are in a different school. Half of them are, you know, barely even talking to us. It's really complex. You know, it's really complex. And yeah, I mean, I'll admit it. It's the downfall. It's a downfall to the Amigos in some kind of way. And you know, me and Sauce considered to make the Amigos a whole like duo thing for like the time being, just to see how that shit goes. And if it, you know, succeeds and it pops off super very much, then we're obviously gonna have to continue it. But if it, you know, just doesn't look good and shit, we'll obviously just go back to the normal ways and shit, which, you know, that's most likely what's gonna happen. But I don't know, I feel like we shouldn't have that mindset and shit, but it's like, you know, we're not prepared for that, you know what I'm saying? It's all honesty, you know. We're not prepared for like a whole duo channel and shit if we can barely take care of our channel right now at this time being, you know, at this moment. It's a big struggle wheel. It's a big struggle of a fucking dome going out, you know, going on around us and shit. It's crazy how big of a peak we were at, you know, a good year or two ago, doing so much, doing so many videos, doing so many hangouts and shit. But I don't know, because the downfall did start before school started, so I wouldn't really say, oh yeah, you know, the school, it's their fault, this, that. I don't know. It's a really big downfall, and it's only getting worse around surrounding us, you know. Not me and Sauce. Me and Sauce are still, you know, holding ourselves at the same position, which it's not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing, because look, there could be a scenario where we would be going down with the Amigos, but we're not. We're at the same place, and the reason why it's bad is because we're not moving up at all either. We're just, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, it's, I don't know what else to talk about. It's really the only thing that we can talk about. Usually we talk about someone being in beef, and you know, someone wanted a box or a big, you know, sting plan that we have going on, but nothing is going on at this moment. You know, obviously I have my plans and shit, but nothing surrounding anyone else. Once you start seeing those couple videos, you know, skyrocketing and shit and making more bangers, that's when you know we're back, baby. But right now, fuck, bro, it sucks. But it's the shit we have to go through. Let me know who you guys want to see on this balcony podcast. Obviously, with the boy Sauce as co-host. This one was just a solo one. Maybe we'll try to see if in the future I'll do another solo one if I have more shit to talk about. But thank you guys for watching this episode. If you guys did, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Wonder why I be smoking a lot. Can't fuck with the bitch, they be changing the plot. Coke in the floor, I'm just scraping the pot. Chop down the blocks and put that on the block. Bitch, I'm on time cause they stopping and watch. Moving the chain cause I'm making the plays. SO1 shit, he in the game. You slowing me up, delay the game. Watch what you say when you saying my name. Deaf in the chain with the work it exchange. Official, I get a check for my name. Pounds to the K, Drake puts the J. Making the path, carving the lane. We not congruent, we not the same. I see the future designing my frames. I tell the truth, I'm honest like Abe. Throwing the clippers, you catching the fade. Surf or drown. I got the wave.